All right, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. I can't hear myself. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, all right. Let's see what we got here. All right, so for right now, if you haven't already read the title and description, basically we have a TradeStation account. I won't be using that TradeStation account for right now. This is just a normal morning sesh practice kind of. Last week we took, I think, about 3 or 4 losses on stream. If you call it last or not last week, this was like Monday or something like that. It was just the 31st. I'm tripping, my bad. So on Tuesday, excuse me, on Tuesday, we caught like 3 or 4 losses in a row, man. We lost like half of the account. So it's not that I'm going back strictly to the drawing board. I really want to just make sure that it wasn't just like one of those days where we just had a really bad day, which it seems like because literally after trading 2 more days, like we missed out on the first because there was no trades on the first, and then you come back today and yesterday, and it looked fucking beautiful. And I'm like, wow, that makes sense. That's amazing. So let me show you all what I'm talking about real quick, and then we can move forward from there. So on the 31st, we had this trade right here, which we ended up missing out on. I ended up finding this trade after that day. This is the day where we had like the 4 losses. So just showing you all. This is what it really looked like. We had break even, loss, 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 loss. Um, and after my tweaks, I noticed that I really messed up because of the simple fact I was trying to counter trend trade. Now it's not that counter trend trading is bad. It's I just need better. I needed better confluences to counter trend trade. Counter trend trading is hard, and the reason for that, or the reason why it's hard, is because of the fact that you're trying to go against what the market is already doing. You're going against that trend. You're going against the momentum. You're going against that flow. So if you're trying to go against that flow, you have to make sure, that you have the right amount of confluences to tell you that, hey, the trend is now ending. And I feel like that's a really hard thing to do. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that's a really, really hard thing to do. So for me, I end up taking these losses 2, 3, 4, and then figuring this one out. This one would have won. We end up having a break even, but after that, I was like, you know what? Yeah, let me make sure that I have all the confluences that I need in order to better prepare myself just in case if I want to counter trend trade. Um, and to be honest with you, I mean we're in the 5 minute time frame, so I don't really look at the bigger time frames when I'm on the 5 minute. I need to be paying attention to what the market is giving me at that specific time. So good examples of that would be today's trades. And once again, just like I said on the 31st, I said it's gonna be crazy because I felt like the market was gonna give me some great trades while I'm paper trading, but some horrible ass trades while I was live trading. And I was right. I was definitely right. But the only thing about it is I did tweak the strategy. It's not the market's fault that I didn't have my parameters set properly. I didn't have my confluences set properly. I didn't, it's not the market's fault for that. So can't blame the market on it, but I'm just like, damn, it always seems to happen. So either way, um, last night when the market opened at 1800, I have reset the commission to $1 because I feel like it's kind of stupid to have $50 worth of commission and stuff like that. Like that's never gonna happen. The good thing is I've realized, like, looking at my commissions from my live trades. Okay. Looking at my commissions from my live trades, I'm like, my commissions are like 50 cents, both ways. It's 50 cents entry, 50 cents exit. So it's $1 total. And then I have like, I don't know, 35 cents for NFA fee, and then another amount of cents. Like overall, for like one trade in totality, buying in and selling out, or selling in and buying out, it's probably like $1.35, like at most. So in my head, I'm like, for one, let's get rid of this. That's stupid. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be charged $50 for a trade. I'm not going to be charged $11 just to enter or exit a trade. Like, I'm not going to be charged that. I'm going to be charged $1, maybe $1.50 at most. So I could set a fixed amount. I'm not going to be charged $80 just to, enter a position, stuff like that. So, 57 bucks just to enter a position. Like, I don't know. So either way, we're taking that out, and anything that's commission based or whatever, it's just going to be $1 now. For paper trading at least, because I know there's going to be $1 for our normal trades. But either way, moving back to what I was talking about. So last night at 1800, we had 3 trades actually. One of them we lost, which was right here. I don't know why that's not up there. We definitely lost a trade. It was a long position at 1800. 1800 yesterday. Okay. So long position at 5969.5. What? That can be right. 5954, sorry. 0.75. There we go. So up here. And our stop loss was at 5935. So yeah, we had 3 positions yesterday going into today. So we had this one right here, which was a long position. It was basically right at the open of 1800. So that's the day right after New Year's and stuff like that. Then I had another one at 1850, which actually was pretty decent. This one went up to like $100 in profit. And then we had another last night before I kind of went to sleep. Another right here at 2025, and that one went all the way up to this point. I was really surprised. I'm not even gonna lie. I was really surprised this morning because I was like, all right, well, let's go ahead and jump to this trade and jump to that trade and just testing. That's all I was doing. I was testing. And of course, while testing, it looked fucking beautiful. So that ended up being what, like $200 profit, I think it was. Almost $200 profit. And then we came back, turned around, and this one actually was almost up to another $200. Luckily, I put the stop loss down here at about $40 in profit because it definitely came back. So it dipped down and now it's come back. So it was good that we took this one out. The reason for the practice is the fact that I want to get more used to this part of the strategy, the confluences that I'm using, all the other stuff, and making sure that I'm actually making the best decisions. I have a knack for jumping into a trade and just saying, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna let it run and just let it run. Not taking any kind of profits or anything like that or whatever, or not moving my stop loss, past the break even point, which is basically just 0. I have a knack for doing that. And of course, with doing that, stuff like this happens. It'll go up 200, 300, $400, and then come literally all the way back just to knock me out, and then possibly go to, another new position. And I feel like that is utterly stupid if I'm allowing that to happen. You know what I mean? Like, how am I in $400 worth of profit, or $300 or $200 worth of profit, even $100? How am I $100 worth of profit and I get nothing to show for it? So that's something that I definitely want to change. I've been jotting down notes ever since the losses on the 31st, which was only 2 days ago, and trying to make sure that I'm doing everything the best way possible in order for me to start making profit. I didn't change too much in the strategy, to be honest with you. Still using the same indicators, the EMA, the higher high, lower low, color change, candle color change. I took out the MACD because I just felt like it wasn't important. It didn't help me do anything, to be honest with you. So currently, this is what everything looks like. Sorry, I'm trying to zoom in. All right, so currently this is what everything looks like. Right now, we be gearing up to possibly take a buy trade. Now the 9:30 open just passed, and it pushed the market down quite heavily. I need to mark off where we got out at. Actually, I can do that now while we're waiting, because we have to wait to the close of this third candle. So once we have 3 green candles, sorry, go ahead, cough. Once we have 3 green candles here, that's when we'll go ahead and jump into the trade. Our stop loss will be at the previous, in this case, because we're buying at our previous red candle, which is a huge, 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 huge stop loss. And that's something that's another reason why I didn't want to trade live right now while practicing. Like, the one thing I don't want to do is lose money for no reason. You know what I mean? So trying to accumulate funds by adding on to the account, getting up to like 400, 500 bucks. And then hopefully by the time we get to that point, I'll be able to trade using this strategy, and I won't be as nervous. So either way, let me jot down. Remember, this is paper trading money. I don't want y'all to think this is live or anything like that. So we got out. All right, we got in here and probably got out somewhere like right around here, more than likely. All right, so close short position at 5963.5. Oh damn, we got our way higher than that. All right, so let me just go over here. Two, 3.5, cool. All right. All right, so we still got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. I am actually back at work now too, so yeah, I will be kind of on and off camera while we're testing. So don't forget, I'm just gonna put it up here. Demo trades. Here we go. I need to change this. No, we're gonna just change all of this. So a lot to read. Nobody's gonna read this shit, but all right, at least it's up there. That way people know it's not a real account. All right, we'll be back. All right, seeing that this is quite a large stop loss, large trade, hoping that it doesn't just go straight to stop loss, but we'll, of course, monitor it back and forth. I won't be talking for a moment, so if you are new, hopefully you see this because I don't want anybody to think this is a live trade. It's paper. But we should be back in a moment. I'm just gonna go wash my face, brush my teeth. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. Wash my face, brush my teeth, and probably fix something to eat because I feel like this trade is gonna take a while. If at all, going to stop loss or to what I consider would be TP1, which is like way up here. So um, that's 180 bucks worth. So to be honest with you, I'd be out. I'd be out right there, anyways. So yeah, um, yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna this out to about 1640. If it moves like this today, boy, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy, especially after this big ass move right here overnight. Like I wouldn't think it would have that this huge of a move. 36.5 ticks. But at the same time, it literally just moved. What is that? Um, from top to bottom, starting at like the cross. I mean, it went like 60 something. It went like 61, almost 61 ticks at the cross. The London and New York session. Well, open, excuse me, of the opening almost of the New York session. And then before that, throughout the night, shit, we had from basically 7 o'clock, 7:30, which is what the Tokyo or Sydney session, all the way up to that point was like 84 ticks. So I don't know. It moved a lot. It moved a lot yesterday. So in my head, my expectation wouldn't be for it to go all the way up to TP. But at the same time, you never know. The market is the market. Let it do what it do. So we're just gonna leave this up here and see what happens. I shall be back. Holy shit. It didn't take me long to fix my breakfast, but boy, god dang. Whoo. Shit. Damn. I ain't gonna lie. I heard the beep and I'm like, I know this shit didn't go to TP that fast. Damn, it went to stop loss that fast? Boy. If it was a live trade, I can live it. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be livid. Because literally the profits that we made last night would have just gone away. Right there. Just gone away. Boom. Disappeared. Holy shit. That's oh man. Yeah, this is why I need to make a goal. This is like the number one reason why I need to say like, all right, we've reached this and this. Um I don't need to trade anymore for the day. You know what I mean? Like this is one of the main reasons why I need to come up with that type of goal. Like this is crazy. I don't know, but it is the 2nd of January. So
motion detected at the front door.
My bad. So this is the 2nd of January. I mean, hey, things are probably still not back in balance yet. Do we have any news today? We don't. We have unemployment claims, and that was at 8:30. Um, right now it's fucking 10:30. Not what I expected. Not what I expected at all. I can definitely tell y'all that 100%. And we're supposed to be out right here once once this opened up because that was supposed to be our entry, and then our next entry was gonna be right here. So the way this works, by the way, is we will have multiple trades in the day. I don't like that fact. So that's something that I'm also trying to change. I don't want to take 5, 6 trades per day, especially when shit like this happening. Like you lose 28 ticks, 36 ticks, something like that, or whatever. Like you don't want to be in the market after that. We had a really good trade right here. Then we had a really good trade last night. Then you had this bad trade, and now currently you've been in another trade. Like I don't want to trade 6 and 7 times. I'm turning it off
detected at the front door.
because that wind is blowing. I don't want to trade 7, 8, 9 times, in a given day. I don't even want to trade 4 times in a given day. To be honest with you, like it's just too much. It's too much. All right, so if it comes back up, I'll jump in, but because it's according to confluences, but it's just like, ugh. Of course, I would step to the side as soon as it came right back up to that point. Which I should have just set the fucking, what you call it. This way I don't have to do anything. Touches it, we in. All right, while it's doing this thing, which I'm guessing is probably not going to come back up and touch it again because I already missed it. This is what we got for breakfast this morning. So I did something really quick and easy. Let's see. We've got 3 toasts. So 1, 2, 3. We've got some steak. We've got 3 medium-sized eggs. I usually use large eggs, so I only usually have to use 2. But today we had to use 3 because we got medium eggs instead of large ones. And then yogurt. I like to do my yogurt and an orange. So I put the orange in the yogurt. That's it. That's what we eating this morning. So we're gonna see if this plays out. Damn, that was crazy. We'll be back. All right. All right, so we finished first part of breakfast. Now just the Greek yogurt and the orange. While this trade is playing out, remember this is paper trading. I do have a live account. It is a TradeStation live account. I'm not currently on it. If you caught the stream on the 31st, which is basically New Year's Eve, man, we lost damn near half of the account. So I am testing to make sure my confluences are in order. Sad thing about it is, I feel like that was probably just a bad day. I'm not gonna bullshit you all. That's probably just a bad day. Those happen. Oops, my bad. Those happen. Um, hey, you have bad days in trading just like you have bad days in anything else. So, yeah, that's probably that's pretty much what I'm going to chalk it up to. But at the same time, I want to test for the next few days while I put more funds back into the account so that we can start off with what I feel like is at least an adequate amount for the way that I trade. I don't want to start with anything under or have anything in the account under like $400 to $500. So we're at like 250 right now. We had 528 when we started that day before we lost, and then we ended up losing and going down to like 278. So right now we have about 275, 276. Matter of fact, I'll show you the account. Let's see. Might have even less than that because our commissions didn't come out that day yet. So let's see. All right, so this is the live account, 274. All right, so 274. So yeah, we ended up taking some mean losses. You look at the balance, and we started off with 428 that day on the 30th, into the 31st, and then literally after the 31st, we had 274. It was bad, bro. It was bad. I'll get to the statements and stuff like that so I can show you all. I just started realizing how to look at the statements and stuff like that. So I have downloaded the statements of all our current trading days. So from the 18th up to the 31st, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, only 5 days of trades. So I can get to that and show you all the statements and everything. Not really sure about this whole activity thing. Like I'm still trying to work my way through this new dashboard that they have. Not that I even knew how to work my way through the old one, but I feel like some of the stuff is a little redundant. I'm not gonna lie. So like this buy and sell, like can't you say entry and exit instead? Like buy and sell. It does make sense because of course you probably know what you end up doing that day. But you know, if I entered the buy position, did I sell out or did I sell the position and buy in? I don't know. I feel like it'd be better if it said entry and exit instead of buy and sell. The cash transactions, I still don't know what that is. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, so these are just my deposits. We had $100 deposit that was literally on the 31st. We made $100 deposit on the 31st and then lost $250. 130 right there, and then $250 deposit on the 18th. So we had a total of what was that? 380, 480. We had a total of 480 in deposits, and then I won just a little bit to make it up to like 528. And then I think this is the same thing. I think this is the same thing as everything else, except for in this case, it tells you how much you've lost. So I did have some winners to mitigate some of the loss, not all of it. Like only won like 50, maybe $60 total. But then that 250 lost that day. So 191 is lost so far on the micro S&P 500 because we did have some very small winners. Other than that, I don't think positions shows anything. I'm not even gonna lie to you all. I tried to go back and dates and at first there was nothing. The 31st, I've looked back and I've looked at dates when I've supposedly traded and I don't see anything. So I don't know what positions it's supposed to show, but it don't show anything for me. And then balances back again. Other than that, that's pretty much it. We have no pending deposits right now. Showing you the 3 deposits that we've made. Yeah, so right now just gonna be testing. The one big thing about the testing that I will try to kind of pinpoint is my goal. What am I willing to lose? What am I wanting to win on the day? I noticed that that's something big for me that I don't pay attention to, and I feel like that's what usually leads me to this, all of this right here, because then I end up chasing. I end up chasing, for more, chasing more. And it's not necessarily that I'm being greedy, because I'm not trying to be like, oh, I want to make $100,000 in a day. Like, no, I don't have like that kind of greed in my mind. It's just that if the trade presents itself in my confluences, I don't want to miss the trade if it presents itself. That's the only thing. If it presents itself, we're taking it. Because I used to have a knack for not taking the trades that present themselves, and then all of a sudden those would be the winners, while I do take the few trades, and then all of a sudden that would be the loser. Don't ask me how that used to happen, but it used to happen to me all the fucking time. I would literally not take this trade, and then I would take not take this trade. So I wouldn't take the break even, I wouldn't take the winner, and then I would take the third trade, and boom, we just lost, I don't know, $200-300. That always happened to me. I don't know why, but I'm trying to get myself away from that. So the idea for right now is take every trade that presents itself. Any trade that meets your confluences, take it. But that also leads me to this, where you make 200, 300 overnight, break even, then you literally lose that 200, 300. You know what I mean? Like this trade right here was 28 ticks of loss. This winner right here was only 37.25 ticks of loss. If you do the math, bring the calculator over here. If you do the math, you've got 37.25 minus 28. And then I should actually bring this up because we got out right here at this blue line. So plus 8.5 times 5. So that's what we have on the day, 88.75. When in reality, if I had just stuck to even just this one trade, this was like $200 some by itself. So what was that? 37.25 times 5, almost $200, excuse me. It was $186 by itself, like literally. So I don't know. In my head, I'm just like, well, could I have done better with just maybe doing one trade a day, or should I be taking multiple trades per day? Maybe just having better confluences to tell me like, all right, this is not a very momentous trade or something like that. I don't know, but that's what we're working on. We'll be doing this for the next 2 weeks. I'm probably going to be doing this until the 14th or 15th. We'll put more money in the account, and then we'll see where we can go from there. That's all I got. I don't want to talk anymore. All right. Let me know if y'all got any questions. All right, so as you can see, I just moved the stop loss just to literally break even. That way it said 0. In my head, I wouldn't want to mess with this. As you can see, it came up, pushed down quite heavily. It's, not even a few ticks away, probably like 8 or not. No, it's probably a little more than that. 11. About 11, almost 11.5 ticks away from TP. TP1 is what I should say. So, I don't know. For me, I want to mess with it. I put it at break even. Um, I feel like this would be the last trade of the day. I'm not gonna lie to you all. Like, it's been such a zigzag for all the trades that I feel like this would be like the last trade of the day. Regardless of break even, losing, winning, whatever, I feel like this would be the last trade of the day. If I was doing this live, in my head, I'm like, nah, this would be the last trade of the day. Because, I don't know, it's been so much moving around. It's actually surprising. And the only news we had today was, say the second right, yeah, unemployment claims. We got ISM manufacturing PMI tomorrow. But yeah, a whole lot of movement. Last night was great. This morning was crazy. You got, I don't even know how many ticks that is. How many ticks of a flip that is. That's like down before it turns around. Down 60.75. It's a lot, man. Then back up like 50, right? Yeah, back up like 50. And now down again currently. The bottom right now currently is at 61.25. So you had like 3 flips all in the same day. Like three big flips at that. So yeah, I feel like this would be my last trade of the day. I wouldn't be trying to trade anything else right now when it came to this at least. Um, I had a trade on MGC, which is gold, that I was looking at, and we missed the buy. We got into the sell, but we missed the buy position. So that would still be playing out right now. But yeah, it's interesting. I could definitely say that it's interesting. It's shit. um, Sorry, I might have just lagged. I don't know if I lagged or not. I'm taking myself off the screen because I know it lags a little less when I'm not on the camera. But either way, whew, yeah, this is very interesting, bro. Very interesting. We would definitely be out for the day if this comes back. So if it does come back right now, we'll be done for the day. I will come back tomorrow and we'll see what happens tomorrow. If not, and it does hit TP or whatever, we'll move stops just a little bit in profit, and then after that, let it run. I'm not going to try to stay on for the whole day, but I will be on for quite a bit of time if it does go to TP1. So we'll see. All right. All right, good people. So, by the way, we are out of that trade. We've been out for like 40 minutes. My bad. I was eating and walking around doing everything else. Um, Other than that, I think we're done for the day, bro. We're good. We're good. Done for the day. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. I will see you all tomorrow. Don't forget, we are going to stream Thursday, which is today, Friday, tomorrow, and then it'll just be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday after that. I just kind of wanted to knock it out Thursday and Friday because we missed. I think we missed Monday. We ended up on Tuesday, and then we didn't have Wednesday because that was the first. So, all right, y'all. Thanks. Have a good day. All that great stuff. See y'all soon. Peace.